Living alone as an older person can feel like a significant change, one that brings both challenges and opportunities. Whether you've chosen this path for independence or found yourself in this situation due to life circumstances, it's natural to feel a mix of emotions. On one hand, there's the freedom to make your own choices and live life on your terms. On the other hand, there may be moments of loneliness or uncertainty about how to navigate this stage of life. But here's the truth. Living alone doesn't have to mean feeling isolated or unfulfilled. In fact, it can be an incredibly empowering experience if you approach it with the right mindset and habits. The key is to take proactive steps that prioritize your physical health, emotional well-being, and personal safety. And that's exactly what we're here to discuss today. In this video, we'll explore 8 practical and empowering things to start doing when living alone as an older person. These aren't just tips, they're strategies to help you thrive in your independence, create a fulfilling daily routine, and stay connected to the world around you. From creating a safer home environment to nurturing meaningful relationships, these actionable steps are designed to make your life easier, happier, and more enriching. By the end of this video, you'll feel equipped with the tools and ideas to embrace this chapter of your life with confidence and purpose. So stay with us as we dive into these 8 things. You're about to discover how living alone can be a deeply rewarding experience. If this resonates with you, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more advice on living well and thriving in later years. Let's get started. Living alone in your later years can be a transformative experience. It's a time to redefine your daily life, prioritize your needs, and create an environment that supports your well-being. While some people view living alone as a challenge, it's also an opportunity, a chance to embrace independence, pursue passions, and develop routines that bring you joy and fulfillment. But let's be honest, living alone isn't always easy. There might be moments of loneliness, uncertainty, or even frustration. You may wonder how to stay safe, maintain meaningful relationships, or simply keep yourself engaged each day. These concerns are valid, and you're not alone in feeling them. The good news is, with the right habits and mindset, you can overcome this chapter in your life. The balance between independence and connection. Living alone often means having complete control over your environment and schedule, a freedom that many people value. You get to decide what you do each day, how you decorate your space, and what pace of life feels best for you. However, this independence comes with the responsibility of staying connected to others and ensuring your needs are met. Too much isolation can lead to feelings of loneliness or a lack of motivation, which is why it's essential to strike a balance between independence and connection. Take Jane, for example. After her children moved out and her spouse passed away, Jane found herself living alone for the first time in decades. At first, she struggled with the silence and lack of interaction. But instead of letting those feelings consume her, Jane took proactive steps to rebuild her social network. She started attending a local book club, reconnected with old friends, and even learned how to use video calls to stay in touch with her grandchildren. By finding ways to balance her independence with meaningful connections, Jane transformed her experience of living alone into one of fulfillment and joy. The importance of routine. One of the keys to thriving while living alone is creating a routine that supports your physical, emotional, and mental health. Without the structure that comes from sharing your life with others, it's easy to fall into patterns of inactivity or neglecting your own needs. A well-thought-out routine can give your days purpose and help you stay energized and focused. For instance, starting your morning with a healthy breakfast and a short walk can set a positive tone for the rest of the day. Scheduling time for hobbies, exercise, and social interactions ensures that your days are filled with meaningful activities. Whether it's gardening, painting, or learning something new, dedicating time to your passions can bring a sense of accomplishment and joy. Consider Mark, a 74-year-old retiree who initially found himself spending hours in front of the TV after moving into his own home. Realizing he needed more structure, Mark decided to create a weekly schedule. He set aside mornings for yoga, afternoons for volunteering at a local animal shelter, and evenings for reading or watching his favorite shows. This simple shift helped Mark regain his sense of purpose and gave his days more variety and fulfillment. Safety first, creating a secure environment. When living alone, ensuring your safety becomes a top priority. A secure home environment not only protects you from potential accidents, but also gives you peace of mind. Small adjustments can make a big difference. Things like installing grab bars in the bathroom, improving lighting in walkways, or placing frequently used items within easy reach. Technology can also play a significant role in enhancing safety. Devices like personal emergency response systems, smart home features, and security cameras can provide an added layer of protection. For example, Sarah, an 80-year-old who lives alone, found comfort in installing a smart doorbell that allowed her to see and speak with visitors from her phone. This simple addition gave her peace of mind and made her feel more secure in her home. Another aspect of safety is staying prepared for emergencies. Keeping a list of emergency contacts, having a first aid kit readily available, and ensuring your phone is always charged are simple but effective steps. Preparing for the unexpected isn't about being fearful, it's about feeling confident and secure in your ability to handle any situation. A new chapter of possibilities. Living alone is a chance to rediscover yourself, explore new interests, and take control of your own happiness. While it's natural to feel apprehensive at first, the freedom and opportunities that come with this stage of life are immense. By addressing the challenges proactively and embracing the possibilities, you can create a life that feels rich and rewarding. In the next segment, we'll dive into the first 4 actionable steps you can take to thrive while living alone. These tips are designed to help you maintain your health, build meaningful connections, and create a sense of purpose in your daily life. But before we move on, take a moment to reflect. What excites you most about living alone? And what challenges do you feel you're ready to overcome? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more empowering advice on thriving in later years. Stay with us as we explore practical ways to make the most of living alone. Let's move forward together. Living alone as an older person presents unique opportunities to redefine your lifestyle and embrace the freedom that comes with independence. But it also requires proactive steps to ensure your health, happiness, and safety. In this segment, we'll dive into the first 4 practical and empowering things you can start doing to thrive in this new chapter of your life. Each one is designed to help you build a fulfilling daily routine, maintain connections, and prioritize your well-being. Number 1, prioritize your physical health. Stay active and eat well. The foundation of a good life, especially when living alone, starts with taking care of your body. Staying physically active and eating well are non-negotiable. when it comes to maintaining your independence and feeling your best. Take the story of Ruth, a 72-year-old who initially struggled with staying active after moving into her own apartment. Without the daily reminders from her late husband to go for walks, Ruth found herself spending long hours sitting indoors. She noticed her energy levels dropping and her joints stiffening. Realizing this wasn't sustainable, Ruth decided to join a local walking group. The group met twice a week at a nearby park, and not only did the walks improve Ruth's physical health, but she also gained new friends who shared her love for nature. Regular physical activity doesn't have to be intense to be effective. Even a daily 20-minute walk, some light stretching, or a simple yoga routine can work wonders for your mobility, strength, and mood. Combine this with a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, and you'll have the energy to make the most of your days. And meal prepping can also be a lifesaver when living alone. By planning and preparing your meals in advance, you'll save time, reduce waste, and ensure you're eating nutritious food. If cooking feels overwhelming, consider joining a meal delivery service that specializes in healthy options for seniors. Number 2, build and maintain meaningful social connections. One of the most important things you can do for your mental and emotional well-being is to nurture your social connections. Living alone doesn't mean living in isolation. Staying socially active is key to feeling fulfilled and supported. Consider the story of Peter, a retired teacher who felt lonely after his wife passed away. Peter decided to reconnect with his community by volunteering at the local library. He started hosting weekly storytime sessions for children, which gave him a sense of purpose and brought joy to his days. Through his volunteer work, Peter not only made new friends but also rediscovered his passion for teaching. Building social connections doesn't always have to involve big commitments. It could be as simple as calling a friend, joining a local club, or attending a community event. Technology can also play a role. Video calls, social media, and online communities are great tools for staying in touch with loved ones and meeting new people. Don't underestimate the power of small interactions like chatting with a neighbor or saying hello to someone at the grocery store. These moments can brighten your day and create a sense of belonging. Number 3, create a safe and comfortable home environment. Your home should be your sanctuary, a place where you feel secure and at peace. When living alone, it's especially important to take steps to make your environment safe, functional, and comfortable. Let's look at Susan's story. At 80, Susan decided to downsize to a smaller home. She realized that her new space needed some adjustments to meet her needs. She installed grab bars in the bathroom, placed non-slip mats in key areas, and reorganized her kitchen so frequently used items were within easy reach. Susan also invested in a medical alert system that gave her peace of mind knowing she could call for help in case of an emergency. Making your home safe doesn't have to be complicated. Start by identifying potential hazards like loose rugs, poor lighting, or hard-to-reach items, and address them one by one. Simple changes, such as improving lighting, securing furniture, and keeping emergency contacts readily available, can make a big difference. Your comfort is just as important as your safety. Surround yourself with things that bring you joy, whether it's family photos, cozy furniture, or your favorite books. A space that feels warm and inviting can have a positive impact on your mental and emotional well-being. Number 4, embrace lifelong learning and new hobbies. Educators, living alone provides the perfect opportunity to explore new interests and reignite old passions. Engaging in activities that challenge your mind and spark your creativity can bring a sense of excitement and purpose to your daily life. Take George, for example. At 77, George decided to pick up painting, a hobby he had always been curious about but never tried. He signed up for a beginner's art class at a local community center and discovered a hidden talent. Painting became a source of joy and relaxation for George, and he even began gifting his artwork to friends and family. Lifelong learning doesn't have to involve formal classes. You can learn a new language, try gardening, experiment with cooking, or even explore the world of technology. Many online platforms offer free or low-cost courses on a wide range of topics, making it easier than ever to dive into something new from the comfort of your home. Engaging in hobbies not only keeps your mind sharp, but also provides a sense of achievement and fulfillment. It's a reminder that, no matter your age, there's always something new to discover. These first 4 actions, prioritizing your health, nurturing social connections, creating a safe home, and embracing lifelong learning, are about building a foundation for a thriving, independent life. They address the key aspects of physical, emotional, and mental well-being, ensuring that you feel empowered and supported as you navigate this new chapter. Before we move on to the next 4 tips, take a moment to reflect on these ideas. Are there any small changes you can make today? Perhaps a walk around your neighborhood, a call to a friend, or a simple adjustment to your home. Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what steps you're taking to make the most of living alone. If this video has inspired you so far, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more advice on thriving in later years. Stay with us as we explore 4 more things to start doing that will take your independence and happiness to the next level. You've got this. Let's keep going. In the previous segment, we explored the importance of staying active, building meaningful social connections, creating a safe home environment, and embracing lifelong learning. These actions set the foundation for a fulfilling and independent life. Now, let's dive into the next 4 things you can start doing to further enhance your well-being and make the most of living alone. These tips are designed to help you maintain mental clarity, build emotional resilience, and create a life filled with purpose and joy. Number 5. Practice mindfulness and gratitude. Living alone offers a unique opportunity to slow down and appreciate the present moment. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present, can help reduce stress, improve mental clarity, and bring a sense of peace to your daily life. Pair this with gratitude, the practice of focusing on the positive aspects of life, and you have a powerful combination for emotional well-being. Take Mary's story. At 75, Mary found herself feeling anxious about the future after moving into her own home. She often worried about what might go wrong, which left her feeling overwhelmed. A friend suggested she try mindfulness meditation, so Mary started with just 5 minutes a day, focusing on her breathing and letting go of her worries. Over time, she added a gratitude journal to her routine, writing down 3 things she was thankful for each day. This practice shifted Mary's perspective, helping her feel more grounded and content. To start your mindfulness practice, find a quiet spot where you can sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take slow, deep breaths, focusing on the sensation of each inhale and exhale. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. For gratitude, take a few moments each day to reflect on what brings you joy. Whether it's a phone call from a loved one, a beautiful sunset, or a good book, writing these moments down can amplify your impact. Number 6, stay connected to your community. One of the biggest challenges of living alone is the potential for social isolation. Staying connected to your community not only combats loneliness, but also provides opportunities to contribute and feel valued. Being part of something larger than yourself can give your life greater meaning and purpose. Consider Tom's experience. After retiring and moving to a new city, Tom struggled to find his place in the community. He decided to volunteer at a local food bank where he met people from all walks of life and felt a renewed sense of purpose. Soon after, he joined a neighborhood walking group, which became a regular part of his weekly routine. These connections transformed Tom's days, filling them with laughter, friendship, and a sense of belonging. Getting involved in your community doesn't have to be complicated. Look for opportunities that align with your interests, whether it's volunteering, attending local events, or joining a club or group. Libraries, senior centers, and community centers often host activities specifically for older adults. If mobility is a concern, explore online communities or virtual events that allow you to connect with others from the comfort of your home. Number 7, plan for the future with confidence. Living alone means taking responsibility for your future, and planning ahead can give you peace of mind. From financial planning to healthcare decisions, having a clear plan in place ensures that you're prepared for whatever lies ahead. Take the example of Helen, who, at 78, decided to organize her finances and legal documents. She worked with a financial advisor to create a budget that accounted for her monthly expenses and long-term goals. She also updated her will and designated a trusted family member as her healthcare proxy. By addressing these matters proactively, knowing that she had taken control of her future. To start planning for the future, consider these steps. Review your finances and create a budget that supports your lifestyle. Ensure your legal documents, such as your will and power of attorney, are up to date. Make a list of emergency contacts and share it with someone you trust. Consider your healthcare needs and explore options like long-term care insurance or advanced care planning. Planning doesn't have to feel overwhelming. Break it down into manageable steps and seek help from professionals or trusted family members if needed. Knowing that you've prepared for the future allows you to focus on enjoying the present. Number 8, find purpose in everyday life. Perhaps the most important thing you can do when living alone is to find purpose in your daily life. Purpose gives you a reason to get out of bed each morning, fuels your motivation, and brings fulfillment to even the smallest moments. For Betty, an 80-year-old widow, finding purpose meant dedicating her mornings to tending her garden. She loved planting flowers, nurturing her vegetables, and watching her hard work come to life. Betty also started mentoring young gardeners in her neighborhood, sharing her knowledge and fostering a sense of community. These activities not only filled her days with joy, but also gave her a sense of accomplishment and meaning. Purpose looks different for everyone. It could be volunteering, pursuing a creative passion, helping others, or simply enjoying hobbies that bring you happiness. The key is to identify what makes you feel fulfilled and make it a regular part of your life. Even small acts of purpose can have a big impact. For example, writing letters to loved ones, cooking a meal to share with a neighbor, or organizing family photos are meaningful ways to contribute and stay engaged. These final 4 actions, practicing mindfulness and gratitude, staying connected to your community, planning for the future, and finding purpose, are about enriching your life and building emotional resilience. Together with the first 4 tips, they create a holistic approach to thriving while living alone. Remember, living alone doesn't mean living in isolation or stagnation. It's a time to focus on yourself, explore new opportunities, and build a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to that goal. Now it's your turn. Which of these tips resonates most with you? Are there any small changes you can make today to enhance your daily life? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your ideas and experiences. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more advice on thriving in later years. Together, we're building a community of empowered, independent individuals who are embracing life with confidence and joy. Stay with us for the final segment, where we'll address how to overcome resistance and build lasting habits to make these changes part of your everyday life. You're doing great. Let's keep moving forward. Adopting new habits and making changes, even positive ones, can sometimes feel challenging. It's natural to experience resistance, especially when stepping out of your comfort zone or trying something unfamiliar. The good news? With a few simple strategies, you can overcome hesitation and turn these new practices into lasting habits that enhance your life. Recognize resistance as a normal part of change. Resistance often comes from a place of fear or uncertainty. You might think, "I've never done this before," or "What if I'm not good at it?" These thoughts are normal, but they don't have to hold you back. The first step is to acknowledge your resistance without judgment. Remind yourself that feeling unsure is part of the process of growth. Take Joan's story, for example. At 76, Joan felt nervous about joining a local book club because she worried about fitting in. But she pushed through her hesitation by focusing on the potential benefits: new friends, engaging conversations, and a chance to rediscover her love for reading. After her first meeting, Joan realized her fears were unfounded, and the club quickly became a highlight of her week. When you feel resistance, focus on the positive outcomes of your efforts. Visualize how these changes will improve your life, and let that vision motivate you to take the first step. Electronic health devices. Start small and build momentum. Big changes can feel overwhelming, but starting small makes them more manageable. Instead of trying to implement all 8 tips at once, pick 1 or 2 to focus on initially. Small, consistent actions are the key to building momentum and creating sustainable habits. For example, if you want to prioritize your health, start by adding a 10-minute walk to your morning routine. Once that becomes a habit, you can expand to include other activities like yoga or meal prepping. Similarly, if you're working on building social connections, begin by calling a friend or neighbor once a week, then gradually increase your involvement in community activities. Celebrate each small success along the way. These wins reinforce your progress and encourage you to keep going. Use reminders and accountability. Building new habits is easier when you have reminders and support systems in place. Use tools like calendars, alarms, or sticky notes to remind yourself of your goals. For instance, setting a daily alarm for your mindfulness practice or marking community events on your calendar can help you stay consistent. Accountability partners can also be a game changer. Share your goals with a friend, family member, or even a community group. Having someone to check in with or join you in your activities provides encouragement and keeps you on track. Consider joining online groups for older adults where members support each other in making positive changes. be kind to yourself. Change takes time, and it's important to practice self-compassion along the way. If you miss a day or encounter setbacks, don't be too hard on yourself. What matters is your overall effort and willingness to keep trying. Take Peter's example. After deciding to focus on his health, he missed several days of walking due to bad weather. Instead of giving up, Peter reminded himself that setbacks are temporary. He adjusted his routine to include indoor exercises and quickly got back on track. His flexibility and self-kindness kept him moving forward. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Every step you take is a step in the right direction. Change is never easy, but it's always worth it. By recognizing resistance, starting small, using reminders, and practicing self-compassion, you can turn these new practices into lasting habits that transform your life. Which of these strategies will you try first? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're overcoming resistance and building new habits. If this video has inspired you, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more empowering advice. You're stronger and more capable than you realize. Let's keep moving forward together and embrace this chapter of your life with confidence, purpose, and joy. Living alone as an older person can feel like a significant transition, but it's also an incredible opportunity to create a life filled with independence, purpose, and joy. By taking proactive steps like prioritizing your health, building meaningful connections, creating a safe and comfortable home, and embracing new hobbies, you can transform your days into something truly fulfilling. Remember, it's okay to start small. Every positive change, no matter how minor, adds up over time. Whether it's going for a short walk, reaching out to a friend, or trying something new, these actions are the building blocks of a thriving, independent life. It's natural to feel some resistance along the way, but don't let that hold you back. Be kind to yourself, celebrate your progress, and remind yourself that you're taking these steps for your well-being and happiness. You have the power to create a life that feels rich and rewarding. If this video resonated with you, please like it, share it with someone who might need these tips, and subscribe to our channel for more advice on living well and thriving in later years. Thank you for watching. You're on an incredible journey, and the best is yet to come. Let's move forward together.